Good day, everyone, and welcome to VBS News Today. Today is January 21st, 2015. My name is Terry.
And I'm Allison.
Following are your headlines of U.S. News Today. Obama calls on Congress to authorize forces against Islamic State.
Freshman Republican senator delivers GOP response to Obama's State of the Union address.
Obama calls on Congress authorizes forces against Islamic State. The U.S. President Barack Obama on Tuesday called on the U.S. Congress to pass a new authorization of force against the Islamic State militant group and not to rush into new sanctions on Iraq over its disputed nuclear program. Obama said its U.S. lead coalition of countries is stopping the advancement of the group in Iraq and in Syria. I call on this Congress to show the world that we are united in this mission by passing a resolution to authorize the use of force against Israel. Obama said in the annual State of the Union address, using another acronym for the militant group. Several U.S. senators have been pushing to pass new sanctions on Iran as talks between the Tehran and 6 world powers over its nuclear program dragged on. But any news of sanctions on Iran passed by this Congress before the talks are completed will and all be granted that diplomacy fails. Obama said the president also embraces that he has not forgotten the debate over the internet privacy ignited by the recent hijack of the SOTU Corporation. No foreign nation, no hacker should be able to shut down our networks, steal our trade secrets, or invade the privacy of American families, especially our kids. His intelligence agencies are preparing recommendations to guard against future privacy breaches, and the administration will issue a report next month on the subject, according to the speech.
Freshman Republican senator delivers GOP response to Obama's State of the Union address. The Republican Party, in its response to the U.S. President Barack Obama's State of the Union address, Republicans decried the president's agenda as leading to the tired old patterns of confrontational politics. Americans have been hurting, but when we demand solutions too often, Washington responded with the same stale mindset that led to failed policies like Obamacare. It's a mindset that gave us political talking points, not serious solutions, said Senator Joni Ernst, a newly elected member of the Senate who delivered the Republican Party response. Earlier in the evening, Obama addressed Congress for the first time since Republicans seized the Senate in November elections. The president made clear he would not back down from his political opponents, urging them to work with him to engage in a debate about the future without demonizing each other. But many of the proposals outlined in Obama's address, while popular with many Americans, are unlikely to become a reality, given Republican opposition and the fact that Obama will soon become a lame duck as the country turns its attention to the 2016 campaign to succeed him. We worked with Democrats to pass this bill through the House. We are doing the same now in the Senate. President Obama will soon have a decision to make. Will he sign the bill or block good American jobs? Ernest said one of the bills to authorize construction of the Keystone XL pipeline, a project which has sharply divided Republicans from most Democrats. Obama has threatened to veto the measure if the Congress authorizes the construction prior to the completion of an environmental review.
Obama to push tax hikes, trade deals in the State of the Union speech. President Barack Obama aims in Tuesday, January 20th, night State of the Union address to outline his plans to help the middle-class people that were left behind in the economy recovery through tax increase on mostly the wealthy and by signing trade deals to expand markets for American goods and services. Ahead of the speech that could position Democrats for 16, Obama had an unannounced meeting with 4 people who wrote letters to the White House. Carolyn Reed of Denver, Rebecca Earl of Minneapolis, Victor Fugate of Kansas City, and Cadrice Mirabeau of Woodland Hills, California. They all will be guests of the First Lady Michelle Obama at the State of the Union address. Reed, a small business owner, wrote to the president to explain how a loan from the Small Business Administration made it possible for her to expand her silver mining sub-shop chain. Obama met with Earl, a married 36-year-old accountant with 2 preschool-aged boys, in Minnesota during a recent visit after reading her letter, which detailed the challenges facing working parents. Earl was able to re-enter the market after completing courses in a local community college. Earl and her husband recently purchased their first home. Fugate, who was once unemployed but now works for Missouri's Department of Mental Health, describes how the Affordable Care Act, Obama's signature legislation, helped him obtain health care insurance when he was between jobs. Marabou, a technical education teacher, urged Obama in her letter to support programs that make courses in technology accessible to both teenagers and adults.
Illinois' bridge demolition begins with a blast. One of 3 explosions to demolish the old Chain of Rocks Canal Bridge in Granite City, Illinois, shook the ground Tuesday, January 20th. Further explosions on later dates will bring down the rest of the aging structure, located in St. Louis, Missouri, a suburb. Authorities shut down a local interstate for several hours to carry out the demolition. Onlookers took photos as the metal structure splashed in the water.
United launches Alliance Atlas V551, launches a new U.S. Navy satellite. A U.S. rocket designed to deliver satellites into the orbit blasted off on Tuesday, January 20th, with new U.S. Navy tactical satellites. The Atlas V551 rocket lifted off at 8:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida. The Mobile User Objective System, MUOS, is a next-generation narrowband tactical satellite communication system designed to improve ground communications for the U.S. forces on the move. United Launch Alliance said on their website, MUOS is expected to provide the U.S. military 10 times more communication capabilities over existing systems, including simulated voice, video, and data, leaving 3G mobile communication technology. United Launch Alliance said, this is the first launch of 2015 for the United Launch Alliance and the 52nd Atlas V since the rocket's first launch in 2002. Riding atop a fountain of fire, the solid rock booster soared out over the Atlantic Ocean, punching through partly cloudy skies as it headed on to orbit.
Transportation Secretary tapped as SOTU designated survivor. U.S. Transportation Secretary Anthony Foxx will not attend President Barack Obama's State of the Union address on Tuesday, January 20th, after being selected as the designated survivor. Every year, a member of the President's cabinet is chosen as the designated survivor. That person remains in an undisclosed location in order to assume the presidency in the event of a catastrophe disables the nation's top leaders gathered in the House chamber. Foxx became the 17th Secretary of Transportation on July 2, 2013. The attorney previously served as the mayor of Charlotte, North Carolina from 2009 to 2013, and he was a city council member in Charlotte before that.
Suspect in Boston hospital shooting dead of self-inflicted wounds. A man suspected of shooting a doctor at a major Boston hospital on Tuesday, January 20th, later died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The city police commissioner, William Evans, said, adding that the incident was over. The victim in the shooting at Brigham and Women's Hospital, a male doctor, sustained life-threatening injuries, police said. Police added that they had recovered the gun that was used in the incident. The motive for the shooting was unclear, but Evans told reporters that the shooter, also male, had asked for his victim by name before attacking him. It leads us to believe that there's something in the past that upsets this guy to come in looking for this particular doctor, Evans said. Police have yet to identify the shooter or the victim, who Evans said was treated in the emergency room at Brigham and Women's Hospital located in downtown Boston. Aimed at a cluster of major healthcare facilities, is a teaching hospital for Harvard Medical School.
There are 6 missing after a fire destroys a Maryland mansion. Fire officials investigating a massive mansion fire in Annapolis, Maryland, said on Tuesday, January 20th, that a half-dozen family members are missing. Captain Russ Davies of the Anne Arundel County Fire Department spoke with relatives of Don Pyle, Chief Officer for Software and Service Vendor Science Logic. They've advised us that they do have 6 family members that they cannot account for. Davis told reporters a day after the massive fire. The house is going to be the primary focus of where we are going to be attempting to locate them. He also confirmed that in several parts of the house, the first and second floors of the house had collapsed into the basement. Because of the size of the house, the investigation is being treated like that of a commercial fire, according to Captain Robert Howarth of Anne Arundel County Fire Marshal Division. The 16,000 square foot house is the equivalent of 5 average-size homes. Captain Howarth said 6 people in 5 standard houses, not a lot. Put them in one big house like this. There are a lot of businesses that aren't 16,000 square foot, Howarth said. More than 80 firefighters battled the blaze, which was under control by early morning on Sunday, January the 19th. The fire consumed the entire structure, which local media said was valued at $14 million. The Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives has dispatched at least 10 agents who specialize in large structure fires to the site. We will be back with Asia News after the commercial. Please stay tuned.